And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets against the Orlando Magic here at Amway Center. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Well, guys, the alley-oop is probably the most exciting play in basketball, right? Mavs head coach and Hall of Famer Jason Kidd said, quote, "It can come from anywhere on the court, and that's what makes it so fun and creative. A lot of things can go wrong, but when it's connected, it's a beautiful thing." Brian?
Well, he lobbed up a lot of them in his day. Thanks, Allie. And here in October, we have a little indication of what may be coming in the East. You take a look at the Hornets. It's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And of course, there's the Magic, back 2.5 games.
Right now for Charlotte, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. P.J. Washington out there with Nick Richards. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And for Orlando, Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. Filling out the wings, it'll be Suggs and Wagner. And it's Fultz in at the point guard. It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
And the Hornets with possession here. The Magic making their last shot.
Well, that's the IQ of Gordon Hayward on display. He understands what the defense is trying to take away and finds the open man.
Now here's Fultz. 8 points in his last time out. Shoots over Ball. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Here's Charlotte. Rozier, the pass to Ball. Here's Richards. They get it again.
This is what Terry Rozier gives you. Out of the point guard position, the willingness to rebound the position. That's part of his appeal.
Ball against Fultz. Pass to Banchero. Washington against Carter. Drops in the layup for 2.
Let's remember, Wendell Carter Jr. is a force on the offensive glass. Use that height, use that athleticism, young sir.
Now here's Hayward. In the game against New York, very impressive. Beyond the arc. No good there. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Wagner inside, hounded by Ball. Here's Suggs. Lets it go from 11, and that one drops for him.
Jalen Suggs has all the attributes necessary to be a 3-level scorer. That means the mid-range must be pure. Show him, Jalen.
Now here's Ball. Offline with a 3.
I think the first thing that strikes you when you watch LaMelo Ball is the flair and the vision he has for passing the basketball. So much so, guys, consider the second youngest star to ever hit 700 career assists. The first, LeBron James.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Carter, a screen on Ball. Here's Fultz.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Hayward finds Ball. Rozier outside. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. It's been so impressive how quickly LaMelo Ball has adapted to NBA play, Doris.
Well, from the outset, B.A., he has looked like he has belonged. This guy distinguished himself amongst his class of rookies. And consider now, it's really about refining point guard skills, continuing to be consistent as a perimeter shooter. Point guard position has a lot of responsibility.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Orlando calls timeout.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
It's time to get loud for your 407 dance team.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group.
It's time for your
All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. Number 1, the Hornets.
It was a joy to watch these guys play. Constant ball movement and player movement. Defenses were worn out by the end of games.
.151 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Anthony. And another miss by Orlando. The Hornets with a lead. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Anthony misses. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Miller. And another basket for Charlotte.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Isaac with a screen on Smith. Here's Black. Oh, no good again that time. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Here's Miller. And the Hornets, another 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
There's 37 seconds left in the opening quarter. On the wing, Isaac. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Clock is at 3. The Magic need to put one up here. And stolen by Williams. Williams on the wing, over Howard, and Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Smith.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Anthony. The shot off that time.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Hornets out in front, up by 12. And we'll return shortly.
18.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Charlotte.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Filling out the wings, it'll be Suggs and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. And it's Fultz in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Well, Orlando's shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Carter, a screen on Washington. Back to Carter. Man, it's slammed in by Carter.
It doesn't get any easier than that, guys. Carter Jr. gets the position he wants and goes to town.
Charlotte has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Pass to Washington. Over Banchero. And again, it's Charlotte converting. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Richards is checked in for Charlotte. And Carroll no good. Charlotte has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Pass to Richards. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Suggs, no good.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Now here's Rozier. Over Suggs. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Here's Miller, defended by Wagner. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Fultz is good.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
From outside the arc. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. He's got 16.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. On the wing, Suggs fires the 3. Oh, there's the alley! And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Charlotte has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Maladon for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second.
When new players enter the league, it obviously can take some time for them to get acclimated. I think what impressed me about Jalen Suggs is a young man who just concentrated and played the best basketball that he was capable.
Back to Suggs. There's Fultz with a 3. The Hornets pull it in.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Over to the wing. The 3 is up. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up. Well, Doris, Suggs kind of had a trial by fire with his introduction to the league, huh?
He did, B.A., because he was asked to start a lot of games, and that, to me, is successful perseverance.
And the Magic call time here. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Richards. Hayward comes in for Washington. Martin, he's checked in for Rozier. And it's Ball in for Maledon. Here's Black. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, you're seeing Isaac mature as an offensive player, finding your open teammate, such a critical skill.
For Charlotte, they've gone 8 for 9 here in the second. Pass to Miller, puts up a 3. Offensive rebound, the kick out to Ball. Here's Miller, guarded by Howard. Here's Miller, lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Isaac.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the inside, Ball. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Ball. He's got 9. That's tipped. Fires from 14. And another basket for Charlotte.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Bull. Here's Black going inside, and the rebound goes to the Hornets. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Hornets out in front, just dominating this one. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Orlando Magic.
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is to start winning the rebounding battle, to win the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite, avocado toast.
And now, your favorite part of this show, for some reason. Social media posts. And a totally random question we picked out. It's from Eric James 123. Why is it that EJ is the best dressed guy on the set?
Let me check your phone, Ernie.
Why?
Yeah, let Shaq inspect it because that has to be a burner account. No one thinks you're the best dressed up here.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So it's the Hornets now, getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Steve Clifford. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Ball and Rozier are the guards. And it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Terry Rozier is a shoot-first kind of player, and he's ready on the catch.
Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
And that one falls for Carter.
Guys, what you have to love about Wendell Carter Jr. is his thirst to learn. This guy is willing to add pieces to his game. He understands he's got to be a true modern big man, and he puts in the work.
And so Carter nails them both. And so it's Charlotte with it. There's Ball with a three. And the Hornets, another three.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Carter, good. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Richards. Now here's Washington. Rozier from outside. Buries it from three. Rozier's got 10.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Banchero. They get it back.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Volts against Ball. Down low. It's stolen by Washington. Now the Hornets moving it up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I just love how Gordon Hayward has become so crafty on the interior. He really just keeps the defense off balance.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Anthony's checked in for Fultz. Both free throws good from Hayward.
Well, this is a space you do not want to allow Gordon Hayward to get. He has been a lights-out free throw shooter his entire career.
To the middle. Here's Carter to halt the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Second team foul. At the line for the Magic, Wendell Carter Jr. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Carter. And so Carter nails them both. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Rozier outside for 3. The rebound by Carter.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Unloads from 13.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Here's Suggs. Second shot opportunity for 3. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Pass to Richards. And he drops it in from the low post.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Now here's Anthony. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Ball against Anthony. Rozier from outside. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
When Terry Rozier switched teams from Boston to Charlotte, think about the level of responsibility and the burden change from one team to the other. Now a starter, now all kinds of responsibilities on his shoulders.
Now here's Washington. Rozier, the pass to Washington. Back to Rozier. Wagner with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Goes back up. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. A new lineup here for Charlotte.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Orlando, Franz Wagner. One shot.
One shot.
Boy, when you look at the 6'10" Franz Wagner, what you love is the skill set. It is tailor-made for today's NBA. He can stretch you from deep. He's not afraid to mix it up on the glass. You love it.
Orlando has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Back to Harris. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Wagner on the wing. They set the screen. Tries yet again. Maledon grabs the miss. The Hornets have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. To the wing, right side. Miller. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. He's got 21.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Here's Wagner. Isaac for 3. Nails it from 3.
Boy, Jonathan Isaac, if he can consistently make shots, he has got such incredible potential.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Hornets out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Jonathan Isaac, and it's Bol in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. To the paint. Here's Black. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Inside. Back to Maledon. Let's go with a 3. Connects from downtown. Maledon's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
To the right side. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need it. I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. I know we can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
Pass to Howard. The three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Right side, Williams shoots over Isaac, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Here's Harris. He can't get that one to fall. And Charlotte going the other way now. Out to the right wing. Here's Thor. And it's Charlotte with another.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. For three, Smith. It's hauled in by Isaac. The Magic have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Howard. Lets it go from deep. Williams grabs the board. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Thor. Fires the three. The shot that time not on target. To the middle. Here's Bowl. And he goes in for the dunk.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Hornets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. For three, Smith knocks down the triple. Smith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Showing off the dribble moves, able to create for himself. I love it.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. This one for three. It's hauled in by the Magic.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Harris. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hornets.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
So for the Hornets, Richards is checked in for Williams. Hayward comes in for Thor. And it's Ball in for Smith. Here's Charlotte now. Pass to Maladon. The three. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Black. It's rebounded by Charlotte. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. It's Martin on the wing from deep. Knocks down the long J.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Howard. Kicks it out to Isaac. Pass to Harris. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. Now, New Balance presents the Player of the Game.